and really set up the tree nicely. And go ahead and take it away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Heartland Hitman's Little Skank with my brother from another mother, Heartland Hitman Son, coming to you live with a great game on Star Station right now. In the lower right-hand corner of Star Station, we do have spawning Heartland Hitman's very own Gold Protoss, Sick. And on the lateral position, spawning in the lower left-hand corner of Star Station, we do have Heartland Hitman's very own Zerg Matz. This is going to be fantastic. Now, let me ask you a question, Stone.
Yo.
Have you ever seen geysers that look like these on any other map? Like, look at what these things look like. This is insane. It looks like a.
Can we zoom in on those geysers, cameraman? Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. That is what a Vespine geyser looks like on Ire. I mean, it. Scroll your mouse wheel in, Evertross.
Hey, Evertross.
F you. It's all right. That's all right. You're doing good, buddy. We love you.
I don't expect anything but the standard opening from these two guys. Matz rarely ever does anything before a 14 pool, and I don't know enough about Sick. Do you think he might change it up? Might go for something a little bit cheesier? Try to throw Matz off his macro game?
You know, to be quite honest with you, if we're going to talk about Sick's play, this would have been the map to do what he did last game. Look at this absolutely abusable airspace over here. If Sick were going to do anything right now, I would think that if it were me, if I were Sick and I were as good as Sick, I would be getting an Oracle out ASAP. And behind that, probably some more Phoenix and Void Rays. That being said, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, that is an absolutely abusable airspace. Both players taking an expansion. No
that really is Zerg's worst nightmare, by the way.
Oh, most certainly. Absolutely. And that's why I was saying that's exactly what I would do. If I were Sick, if I were as good as him, that is what I would do. Drop a quick Oracle, get some harass on that Nat, follow it up with Void Rays, maybe Phoenix to pick up some Queens, and he would be literally the Freddy Krueger of Matz's dreams.
The Freddy Krueger. Alright. Well then, I don't think you really topped that off. I'd say something maybe more like the Chuck Norris of Matz's dreams, only Chuck Norris is his enemy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that would just be absolutely filthy. I don't know if we're going to see that, though. I mean, that would give a quick end to the game, I think, potentially, if Sick could pull that off, if Sick actually did that and pulled it off. That being said, it looks like Matz is going to get in with his Overlord and Scout, that Nat, which is not really that huge of a deal necessarily. I mean, he does know that he has Nat, so he is working against the same sort of Protoss he did last game. The map being different, though, I mean, the other thing I think that Sick could do is maybe drop some pylons, some proxy pylons. Oh God, what would be a good spot? Let me see here. You know, somewhere back here in the deep, maybe even at the third. Of course, Matz has got that scouted, so that's not a good deal for Sick. But you know, somewhere back there, so that if Sick did move in, he could reinforce before he even got there.
Matz right now getting a very nice scout of a 6 main and natural. It's just reassuring him that he can go ahead and macro up and take that third shortly. This is honestly a little bit of a late third. Evo Chamber is going down for Matz. As soon as I said that, another extractor. What is he up to? I think I know. But he's doing it pretty soon. Matz might be going for that 2 base Ultralist. Layer going down fast too.
Kind of a Leenock. Was it Leenock who did that at MLG?
Yep, Leenock and Jadong. Everyone first saw Jadong do it, and then Leenock showed you how to do it.
Yep, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, actually, this is perfect timing. This is a very early layer. He's doing this pretty well.
You know, honestly, I think you're right. I think that's exactly what Matz is doing. Now that I look at this, with the 2 Evo chambers out.
But he's not getting the melee upgrade. So throw all that out the window. He just got ranged
He
attack.
is getting ranged. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright. Okay, well. Oh, that Roach Warren, though. Okay.
Well, that hatchery that
And
you
the
guys are
third.
pinging right now is somewhat of a macro hatch more than anything. It's nice to get the third if you could get it.
We've got...
But he's definitely looking for some 2-base aggression right now.
Oh, and 2 more geysers going down for Matz at the same time. This is going to be unbelievable. Roach Hydra, do you think? I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Matz were scared of a lot of air aggression from Sick right now.
I don't think it's going to be air aggression that he's afraid of. I think he just wants to overwhelm him with roaches right now pretty quickly. Because there is no Hydralisk Den.
Indeed, though, we do have 2 more gateways. A Robofac, a Twilight Council down. We have got an Observer and an Immortal coming out of that Robofac right now for Sick. We do have full sat on both bases for Sick, who is fairly well defended with this Hero Zealot just hanging out between the Forge and the Gateway down here. We have Warp Gate tech down, I believe, for Sick, but no Warp Gates being made. Gateways down, not being morphed into Warp Gates. So I'm not sure what Sick is doing right now, either, to be quite honest with you.
I like to see Matz go to his a trademark Infester. I'm sorry, not Infester, but Swarmhost style.
Oh, God, that would be amazing. You know, I wonder if that's not what he's doing, although we don't see an Infestation pit down.
No, but before you get them, you should get roaches. Swarmhosts by themselves aren't very strong. Oh, look at
they are
that.
annoying as fuck.
Proxy Nexus. Well, not Proxy, but Ninja Nexus.
Ninja Nexus. Sick with the ninja. Damn, I like it. I like it.
I like that. He does have an Overlord up there. You think he might move it someday? That
You'd think
Overlord
so.
up there is
Sick
like
dropping another Forge right now. Sick researching Ground Armor 1, which is almost done. Protoss Ground Weapon level 2 almost done. This Forge, the second Forge, upgrading shields. Oh, it looks like we've got
Sick is doing
Sick
the
performing
proper
the wedding
response.
ceremony. We have a couple Templar getting married, becoming one, and forming an Archon. That is fantastic. We got 2 Archons out for Sick with a couple of Immortals. In fact, Sick is pumping Immortals right now. Oh my dear lord, Sick is not playing around right now. Sick is dropping 3 more gateways. All the initial gateways have been, at least as far as I can see, turned into warp gates. I don't know if we have the proxy pylon down around.
Yeah, you know, Sick is doing the perfect response. He just needs to get more units. He is doing a perfect counter. But will Matz be able to just overwhelm him? That's... Will he be able to snipe out those Immortals before they do too much damage back to him? That's really what it's going to come down to right now. Some sentries would work out beautifully for Sick if you could get him out.
You know what the money Matz has right now? I'm sure he's got a plan for it, but Grand Carapace level 2 would not be a bad option. Although he doesn't know what he's about to run into. He does have +2 weapon.
And the roaches are moving on up. They check for the third. There's no third. They're gonna snipe it out this forge right now.
Oh, moving on up to the east side. Look at this. Come on, get those pylons. Get those pylons. That's what you need to do. You can't do anything about the Mama Core. Forget it. Killed that forge right before the upgrade finished. Fan-damn-tastic.
That was pretty nice there by Matz, but I am curious to see the tech switch that he does in response to these Immortals, or is he even going to bother? He does have a Hydralisk Den out. He hasn't started the upgrades on them yet, so he hasn't decided if he's going to use them. I would love to see some Dark Templars come out of Sick right now.
Oh, it would be dirty. It would be dirty for sure. And really, you can't beat that. Oh, and Matt sniping that pylon again. Sick getting closer and closer to supply block.
And he powered down that warp gate.
He powered down that warp gate, killed a forge, killed a couple cannons, and a couple pylons. I mean, that was... I mean, let's check. Let me check the units lost tab. It looks like actually in resource count, they're almost dead even in lost.
So it looks like Matz has decided on the Hydralisk. He did start an infestation pit. A fourth is going down. Matz is moving on in. Sick is going to have to try to defend this. Matz is going to try to snipe on that forge. He's going to get it. The Zealot's charging in, and he's going to get pushed back. The Colossus is a little scary there with the Immortals.
You know, I don't rightly know if extended thermal lance has been researched yet. No, it hasn't.
No, it is in production. But
It is
against
in production.
roaches, you do have enough range. I mean, roaches don't have the highest range. He is going to need it against the Hydralisk soon here.
No, absolutely. I guess what my point is that with the upgrades those roaches have with the what is it, the attack upgrade? Yeah,
Yeah.
missile attacks level 2. I think they could take that Colo out without a lot of problem.
Spire now going down from Matz. He's definitely going to be able to do a lot of, or not. Sig
You know-
does have 2 cannons in the natural.
You know, and see, I really liked your tell at the beginning, Stone, about what Matz was doing with the 2 base ultra J-Dong / Leenox style. But I think what Matz was doing was just setting himself up for any sort of transition that he would need to make. Now, it does look like Six taking another Ninja Nexus.
Yeah, I don't know if Matz sees it. No, he doesn't. I just switched over to Matt's cam. Matz does not see the 4th base is sick.
Oh, I'm sure
Let
Matz
alone the
has no
3rd.
idea they're up there. That's why they're Ninja. But at the same time, if Matz can do enough damage and keep this army of 6 down, of course that may be what 6 is after, actually. It's keeping Matz busy down here so that he doesn't spot those bases, so that Sick can macro up real hard, come through with 95 Immortals.
This is probably the point where Matz should be saying to himself, hey, something isn't right here. But in response to that instinct, he just gets some Swarm Host. And, you know, he's probably thinking he's just gonna get this guy trapped in here.
Honestly,
Swarm
I
Hosts are
don't
moving
think
in. He has
Swarm
10 of
Host
them.
is a bad decision at all, although they are a little... What is the range on those
Annoying?
bastards? Oh, they're extremely annoying. Don't let me fool you. That's the point. I thought they were actually...
Is the Archon gonna go down? That would be
far out.
huge for Matz.
And see the nice...
Oh, Sick is doing perfectly what he needs to do.
The absolutely amazing thing about the upgrades Max has gotten so far is that they work for the Locusts.
Matz trying to reposition those Swarm Hosts, trying to keep him alive. He can't lose him. There'll be a huge gas dump if he does.
Oh, yeah.
But Sick, with that 3 base economy, is just moving on up. He's gonna kill all these Swarm Hosts soon. Or not. Does he have an Observer?
He actually made an Observer before his first Immortal. I have no idea where that Observer went. That Observer went off into the void. We'll see him in the next expansion.
Oh, there's the Observer. He's now finally catching up to his army. And Sick is going to be able to just decimate these Swarm Hosts. This is a big loss for Matz.
Yeah, this
Matz
is certainly a poor trade. A poor trade.
Matz on 4 bases making a huge spine crawler wall in preparation for 6 army moving in. He does not have his 4th saturated. All he has is larva coming out of that.
Oh, indeed, we
But-
do have nice shag carpet of spine crawlers going down, but I don't think that will save Matz right now.
Yeah, Matz might notice the probes heading out now into the 4th base of Sick. But a 4 base Protoss this late in the game against a 4 base Matz is just not going to do anything now. He doesn't even
Likewise,
have his
without
force.
wing speed, those wings coming out was kind of a silly idea. With wing speed, they might have been able to do something. Oh, now wait a second. Colossus gets taken out.
Matz has 4 Ultralisks on the way, 50 Zerglings. But I don't think it's going to be enough. That's a good game right there.
Yep, that has got to be it. I mean, Matz had a fairly non-standard, and by non-standard, I guess what I mean is he didn't take wing speed immediately. He wasn't intending on needing it, but at the end there, when he made all those lings, he probably was wishing that he